man. Drake, you got a chip.
Welcome to BMO Harris Bradley Center. We are in Milwaukee, the home of the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. For the Bucks, they continue their stretch of home games. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. D-Wade out there with Jennings. And it's Gortat in at the 5. Damian Lillard is a two-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
And Milwaukee has possession. Got a piece of it. Gallinari with the steal. Lillard with the block. About a minute played so far here in the first. Ariza has the open look. Jennings with the rebound.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Fareed with it. Now Monroe defending.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
They get it again. For Denver, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jennings kicks to Fareed. And Wade now top of the key. 6 to shoot. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Anderson a screen on Jennings. Three-pointer, Lillard. Shot's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Fareed the pass to Jennings. Pass to Gallinari. It's back to Jennings. Hits the three-point bomb. Jennings has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard attacking. And Fareed sends it back. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Wade outside. Fareed setting the pick for Wade. From 18 feet away, here's Gortat, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete, but he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. And he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. You know, a lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
Talking about Gortat, he was a late second-round draft choice in 2005. His first 4 years in the league, highly underwhelming. Now, over the last 4 years, he's averaged around 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. Those are good numbers.
Now here's Jennings. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 17-foot shot on the way. Wade, good. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
And getting back to Marcin Gortat, his dad was a successful light heavyweight boxer in Poland, so clearly you see where the toughness comes from. And Marcin's mom was on the Polish national team in volleyball, so you know where the blocking and ball skills come from. I guess we'd have to call him a chip off the old blocks.
And so it's Milwaukee now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Shot off the screen. Gortat with the steal. And oh, here we go. Gallinari heading to the hoop. Bucks trail by 8. Lillard with it. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands. Always in attack mode. Keeps it hopping. And he has a killer instinct in the clutch.
And for Lillard, he keeps the ball moving, as Greg was talking about. And Clarkie keeps his teammates involved.
Very proficient in the pick and roll. Understands the nuances of looking at weak side defenders and getting to the free throw lane for the roll man. He knows all the tricks to make that pick and roll really successful.
Wade misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Jennings to the right side. And he gets the bucket.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Here is Plumlee after Marcin Gortat's bucket. Parker with it. Wade picks him up. And that one's good. Parker. Here's Jennings. The feed to Wade. Fade away. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ingles dishes to Parker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Williams kicks to Lillard. Can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now here's Wade. He's got 8. It's back to Jennings. Feeds to Gortat. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And Fareed with the basket on the assist from Gortat. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Lillard attacking. The rebound by Brandon Jennings.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Screen by Fareed. Gallinari wide open. The shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Williams passes to Lillard. No good with the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Now here's Jennings. Wade outside. Shoots from 14. No luck. Williams with the defensive effort. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Lou Williams won the sixth-man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
And the Bucks making a change here. Larkin's checked in. Here's Moutier. A three ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Parker tries in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Now, here's Warren. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Here's Larkin. Trailing here by 8. Plumlee with the screen. Passes it to Williams. Now Moutier fires high post, and it's Kaman missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Suns. .153 left here in the first quarter. Moutier dishes to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Turner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 8. Ingles kicks to Larkin. .122 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Williams attacking. Off with the layup. The Nuggets leading by 8. And here's Moutier. Pass to King. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And it's sent back by Kaman. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Moutier heading to the hoop. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Bucks trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Now here's Kaman. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Clock at 6. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Williams. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead, up by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Greg Monroe is up there with Anderson. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then there's Richardson. And it's Ariza in the 3 slot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Left side, Turner. And the pass to Warren. The tray. Greg Monroe with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. Williams kicks to Monroe. Kaman with the defensive effort.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once, and they had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Milwaukee foul call. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line. And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
And he nails the third. Well, T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League. And the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and really provided a spark.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And another miss by Denver.
And talking about TJ, guys, he put up a few interesting numbers towards the end of last season. Shot 64% from the field in March. Had 18 points in one game, 17 in another. The last game of the year, he chips in with 6 assists. So now it's up to him to put it all together on a more consistent basis.
And, you know, getting back to TJ, yes, he needs to improve his shooting range, but what I'd like to see are major improvements on defense. I mean, he shows active hands when he's near the ball, but he can also be a bit lazy as a defender and gambles and reaches too much. That won't get it done at this level.
Now, here's Moutier. Puts up the baby hook. And no problem from Warren as he finishes at the rim. Warren's got 5 now.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Screen by Monroe. He kicks to Anderson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. Kind of took over where Dennis Rodman left off. A high-energy forward who can rebound and defend, and he's got a tattoo parlor going on, too.
And both free throws good for Anderson. And talking about Chris Anderson, he was actually out of the league for a couple years, reinstated back in 2008. And apparently the time off helped. He finished second in the league in block shots going back to that season.
And Kevin, the thing I remember most about Chris Anderson, the 2005 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He unsuccessfully tried the same dunk 8 times. Count them. 8.
And here's Richardson after the three-pointer from Evan Turner. Right side, Williams. It's Ariza on the wing. And the Bucks miss again.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Turner passes to Powell. And it's off from three-point range.
Bucks call timeout.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward. That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Bucks trail by 8. Young outside. They set the screen. Screen by Monroe. Lillard with no one around. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 7.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Shots good by Turner.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Turner against Young to the left wing. Here's Lillard. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night. And Turner kicks to Powell. There's the pick. Back to Turner. Clock at 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Evan Turner's one of those guys, he just gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he can play multiple positions, handles the ball, he can pass it, shoot it. Kind of a Swiss Army jackknife who uses multiple tools to his advantage.
Well, Greg, for Evan Turner, the one area where he can still develop in a big way is with the jump shot. Clark, 28% from 3 last season. Really is not going to make it.
Yeah, that's been the one stain on his game, the lack of that deep shooting ability, but everything else he can do. He can handle, he passes, he rebounds, but to be an elite player, he's got to be able to knock down that 3-ball better.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. Denver leading by 5. Jennings with the ball. Fareed dishes to Wade. And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, That can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Wade. The shot is off. Good defensive work there by Young. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball.
The Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Jennings kicks to Gortat. Wade passes to Gortat. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Back to Lillard. A second chance effort. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Wade kicks to Fareed. Wade sets the pick for Fareed. Back to Wade. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Ariza. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Denver. They've led by as much as 10. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Jennings kicks to Gallinari. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Lillard dishes to Ariza. Count the bucket.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 10. Double teamed on Wade. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the corner. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ariza. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Now here's Wade. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Denver in the lead. Fareed outside. Up top, Jennings. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, Brandon Jennings last season looked like he was finally becoming more efficient. He shot at the upper range of his career field goal percentage from 3 and the free throw line. And then suddenly the Achilles ended his season at 41 games played. Really unfortunate.
And the Bucks making a change here. Richardson's checked in. There's the screen. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Lou Williams is checked in for Milwaukee. And Denver with a change here too. Moutier, he's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Kaman kicks to Warren. The dish to Turner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They set the screen. Outside Williams. Plumlee with the screen. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:21 left in the first half. Kicks it to Richardson. Turner with the steal.
That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Time to just slow it down, make the simple play, and get a good shot.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Back to Ariza. Shot to stop the drought. Good work defensively by Turner.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Now here's Mudiay. Guarded closely. 6 to shoot. But they'll get another chance. Plumlee with the steal.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
And it's Ariza in the corner. No good with the tip. And the first half is now in the books. The Nuggets on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, your Milwaukee
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 16 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
And now the third quarter about to get going. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Jennings out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Gortat in at the 5, roaming the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ingles. There's a screen by Gortat. Jennings against Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Damian Lillard's checked in for Lou Williams. Milwaukee has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Lillard outside. On the wing, Jason Richardson. Misses the wing J.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
Now, here's Wade. He's got 12. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lillard, the pass to Ingles. Here's Monroe. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, he really bungled that finish. Jennings
kicks to Wade. good.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Now, here's Richardson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Fareed, following the score by Damian Lillard. Off the screen. Kicks it out to Jennings. Again, Jennings missing. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Detroit Pistons. And Anderson slams it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Lillard outside. Ingles dishes to Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. And Fareed sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The steal.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Fires for 3. The Nuggets leading by 5. Wade with it. Lillard picks him up. Wade drives in. Wade double team. Kicks it out to Jennings. Again, Jennings missing.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Lillard, the pass to Richardson. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Jennings. He has 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bucks making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Lou Williams.
Outside Jennings. He feeds it to Wade. Five on the clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. Denver the rebound. And stolen by Richardson. Outside Williams for the lead. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Denver calls timeout.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Anderson. Parker comes in for Greg Monroe. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Larkin in for Jason Richardson. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Wade kicks to Gallinari. And he goes in for the dunk. Clark, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Larkin kicks to Williams. No good on the three.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
And here's Gallinari outside.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
Outside Jennings. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. Screen by Fareed. There's Gallinari with the three. And the dunk by Fareed. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
You know, Kenneth Fareed was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Monroe's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Larkin kicks to Williams. Dishes to Monroe. Plumlee in the post. Gortat's there. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Getting back to Fareed, the numbers through last season tell a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat. You know, he's making a positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 14.
Now, here's Wade. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. And that one comes up a bit short.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Ariza goes in. And he gets it to go. Ariza's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 14. Double team on Wade. And he banks in the layup. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is. Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Anderson, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Jabari Parker comes in for Greg Monroe. Richardson, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Larkin. Lillard, no good off the front iron.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
That's his first personal foul.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And so here's Denver. And it's Turner off the drive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now, here's Richardson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock at 4. Here's Ariza. Fires from deep. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Ariza's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Moutier dishes to Kaman. Outside Turner. Pass to Warren. Lets it go with the 3. The shot misses. Good D by Parker. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Moutier. Kaman sets a screen for Moutier. He dishes it to Kaman. The feed to Moutier. Lots of room. Again, the Nuggets score. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Lillard attacking. Takes the 3. No luck. And it's Denver the other way. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Moutier kicks to Powell. Top of the key, Warren. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Moutier's got 8 points. Now here's Richardson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. T.J. Warren picks one up. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Here's Moutier. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next.
I realize this.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Milwaukee has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. We've got Monroe. Richardson out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Miles Plumlee. And it's Ingles in the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Moutier. Feeds to Kaman. Passes it to Powell. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Powell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Now here's Turner. Craig Monroe unable to get his shot to go. Turner with it. Lillard picks him up. 4 on the clock. Powell, that's good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Richardson up top. Turner covering. Screen by Monroe. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Powell. Good.
TJ Warren.
9 points for T.J. Warren. Turner against Richardson. Screen by Monroe. Richardson kicks to Lillard. Beyond the arc. Count that one. Lillard's got 24 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Came in a screen. And it's Turner off the drive. Rebounded by Craig Monroe. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Ingles. Monroe outside to take the lead. Got a hand on it. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Moutier, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Came in a screen. Here's Turner. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And Damian Lillard with the jam. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And so here's Denver. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Now here's Warren. Covered by Monroe. Turner can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lillard with it. Now defended by Moutier. Here's Plumlee. Good work defensively by Turner. Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The pass to Keenan. Plumlee with some nice D.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Plumlee, the pass to Richardson. An open look for Lillard. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
To stop the drought. Cannot hit.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Here's Powell. He kicks it to Kaman. Right side, Turner. Fires from the wing. And again, Denver no good.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Screen by Monroe. There's the dish to Ingles. From past the arc. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Now perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Mudiay, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead, so we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And how about Mudiay, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China. Already a very well-traveled young man for a player of his age.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Jabari Parker's checked in for Monroe. Risa comes in for Joe Ingles. Lou Williams is checked in for Richardson. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Damian Lillard.
Runs the baseline and finishes with an absolute circus move at the hoop.
A reverse windmill slam, to be exact, Clark. Crazy finish.
And how about going deep down in your bag of tricks to come up with that one?
Now here's Parker. Drops in the layup for 2. Parker's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
And you know, with Mudiay, you can't ignore what he does on the court. He has amazing size at the point guard spot, excellent vision, and is a natural playmaker for his squad.
Wade against Williams. Lets it fly from 18. Kept alive. Fareed. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Shane Larkin. Here's Lillard. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Here's Jennings from 12 feet out. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Bucks leading by 7. Lillard outside. Here's the screen. Nobody near Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wade drives in. Can't get it to fall. Milwaukee's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Lillard outside. Launches it. Gallinari with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Wade. Back to Gallinari. Fareed a screen on Ariza. And here's Gallinari outside.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're throwing the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Williams kicks to Lillard. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Oh, stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it. You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
And that one's good. 8 points for Kenneth Fareed.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Williams kicks to Lillard. And stolen by Jennings. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Wade slams it in.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard attacking, and no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Here's Gallinari. Rebound by Parker.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Parker has been all kinds of problems for him. 8 rebounds, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
And the Bucks with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gallinari with the steal. It's stolen by Ariza. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. Now Williams. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lillard misses. Gortat can't get it to fall. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
Thank you for joining